Tracy with your weekly channeled oracle reading for July 6th through 12th, 2015. Hi guys, so how have you been? How's your weeks been coming? Have they been very emotional moving into your new state of mind or your new physical location, since we've been going through quite a shift in the world with people dying, people getting out of marriages, people awakening, people and part of that awakening is changing the way you think about the world and Mother Earth, or you're coming off that materialistic roller coaster and you want to live your life with purpose and on purpose. One of Whitehawk's teachings, when you live your life with purpose and on purpose, it feels good, it looks good, it is genuinely good. You're not just creating a life that looks good on the outside, it actually feels good on the inside. So, as always, before we go get Whitehawk, we touch back on last week before we go get him and channel the upcoming week's reading. And so his message to us was about getting out in nature and self-care and taking care of yourself, going through these changes, because these changes can be difficult. And sure, I'm no stranger to it. I've been sort of grappling whether I should share this with you or not, but I need to, because my readings, they may not come, they may be late, and so I want you to have an understanding as to why. And that's because my change is coming within my own family, within my own household, and that is that I'm currently going through a separation in my marriage, and so it's a very difficult time on me, I don't even know what to call, if it's an ex-husband or husband anymore, my children's father and my children, and so we're on an absolute emotional roller coaster, And so there's a lot of mental, emotional, physical, spiritual caring of the kids and of ourselves, and so we just have to go through the process. And so I want to apologize if I will be late, or if I have been late and you've been wondering what the erraticness sort of has been, because usually I'm on time. I'm an on-timer. I'm not an in-timer. I don't come within the time. I'm always on time. But lately, and I think in the last 4 months, 6 months, that's what's been happening, and that's because the breakdown has really been occurring since, December last year. And so that is what I'm currently going through. So you see, I am going through it with you guys. And then what's amazing is that I have, and we have, Whitehawk, who helps us through the changes. We're not like a lot of other readers or weekly readings that you go to where it's cards. And I'm not saying we're better, I'm saying we're different. And that's probably why you come here. We're helping you through the shifts. We're teaching you about the shifts. We're teaching you about the energy. We're teaching you that, you need to take those leaps of faith in life, those risks to make your life better, to manifest a better life. And, leaps of faith can often look like self-sabotage, look like self-destruction, but we're not. We're teaching you that not to live in the fear. You have to move through the fear. I assure you, getting out of a marriage, there's a whole lot of fear on both sides, right? When you have children, and finances is a huge one, but I can no longer stay there with that fear. I have to move through it. And I see the changes happening around me. I see the new energy coming around me, new people that are opening up to me. I feel lighter, although there are times I feel very, very heavy with grief and sadness for the loss and the breakdown of this family. And there's worry about your children, but you can't, because if you do that and you sit in that, then that's what becomes, and that's not what we want to become of our children. So they're very blessed to have parents that are going to work together, because one of the biggest things with our children is when they see their parents fight. They thought when there's a separation, their parents don't talk anymore, and there are a lot of parents out there like that, right? And so we're doing our best that doesn't happen, but that doesn't mean that if that does happen, that our children won't be okay. They'll be okay. Don't get caught in that work, in that sort of mindset. So that's where I am, and I've been going through all the grief. I get all the the chest conditions, and I get outside in nature, and I've been walking, and also, you know, I meditate a lot and stuff like that. And there's still a long way to go because it really is a process. So I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. Okay, so let's go get Whitehawk and see what guidance and support he has for us for this upcoming week. Okay. Indeed, little ones, he begins. It is not so much a breakup that oftentimes can make things difficult for people. It is often the worry, the fear, the unknowingness that coincides with it that stops people from going there. But what people don't realize is that on the other side of that breakup is a whole new world. And if you can focus on the whole new world, then you'll get there easier. But if you focus on the mistakes you've made in the past, or the worries for the future, or anything else like that, then that door, you miss it. You miss its full impact. And so when he's saying this to me, I see this door, and I think we spoke of this door, and doors have to close in order for other doors to open. And so I see this door, and the door is open, and I see, you know, blue skies and green grass, and it's there. But, you know, if we continue to focus on what's behind us and the fear of what's ahead of us, then we never will actually enjoy the moment or that breeze that has come through to help get us through. And that's me, Tracy, and Whitehawk says, yes, indeed. That is exactly what it is, children. And so my guidance suggestion for you for this upcoming week, since we are still very much in it and going through it, and we'll continue to go through it for a while, is simply this: get outside. Get outside. Get outside your house. Get outside your circles. Get outside what you know, and get into things you don't know. Do you understand? I want you to mix it up. I want you to get out of what it is that you know and are accustomed to, and are accustomed to flowing with, and the scheduling and the structure of it. And I want you to get out of that. I want you to shake it up. Whether it be get up an hour earlier in the morning, go to bed earlier at night, you know, get up later in the morning, go to bed later at night, stuff like that. I want you to change up your day, your schedule. I don't want you to stay in what you're used to being in. I want you to move it around. You know, I want you to try new things, because in trying new things, you're opening yourself up to smiles and laughter, and you're forgetting about the past and forgetting about the worry in the future. And you're staying right in the present. Because if you have to learn something new, if you go somewhere new, then you're focusing on there. And so this will help you to get through your process of change. And so if you can do this, you will be helping yourself muchly. And so, children, also as a gentle reminder, to not sit in the pain and the grief too much. Yes, we must sit in the pain. We must sit in the grief, but not for too long. For if we sit in it too long, it remains with us, in us, and it is heavier to get up and out of it. So sometimes, instead of always crying to feel the grief, sometimes we need to snap out of it and move and shift the energy, and to go for a walk instead, or to go see a movie, or to meet with a friend for a coffee, or to go for a run. But again, change it up. Shift the energy by changing it up. Do something you've never done. Go somewhere you've never been. Be different than who you've been. And that will help you a lot. Read a book you've never read. Read an author you've never read. Read a book because you've never read a book. Just go somewhere else. Do something different this week. And I assure you, it will help to move you forward and to change the energy. And so be blessed this week, children, as changing it up will certainly help you move and groove with the flow of your week. God bless, little ones. Thank you for coming here and being with us. We are grooving exactly to the tune we are meant to, he says, and we are arriving where we are meant to be. God bless. Thanks, Whitehawk. Well, there you go. Now we're changing it up this week. Okay. So now it's like, where do I go? What do I do to change it up? So just go with the flow of it, but also change it up. Instead of going left, turn right. You know? When nothing's going right, turn left. Get it? It's one of those cute little jokes and quotes. So I wish you all the best in that. Let me know if you've changed it up and how it's changed your energy and how you feel and were you getting through it. You know, is it helping with the emotional upheaval and stuff like that? Let me know how that goes for you. So join us on Google+, Twitter, and Facebook, and get the daily wisdom from Whitehawk, because he helps us daily through it as well, and he's awesome. I can tell you he's been helping me through this a lot, and it certainly wasn't his choice, just so you know. I want to say that. You know, if you don't do what Spirit says just because they say, you know, it's your choice in life, but this is not something Spirit told me to do, just so you know. It is what Tracy, you know, knows is best. Okay, so we shall see you back here next week, and the July monthly reading is still sitting there. Maybe I'll get it up to you. Maybe it's meant to happen this way, because maybe things are meant to happen, and then we can come back and listen to the July reading and go, that's already happened. That's pretty cool. Anyways, we'll see you back here real soon. Big hugs to you all, and thanks for being here.